Wichita Wings. The Wichita Wings were a professional indoor soccer franchise based in Wichita, Kansas. The Wings were admitted to the Major Indoor Soccer League as an expansion team on August 21, 1979. They played in the Kansas Coliseum, a venue that featured a 200 by 85-foot field and seating for 9,681 fans. When the MISL, which had since been renamed the Major Soccer League, folded in 1992, the Wings moved to the National Professional Soccer League. At the time the Wings folded, after the 2000-2001 season, they were the oldest professional soccer franchise in the United States. Despite having some of the best records in U.S. indoor soccer, the Wings never won a league championship or reached the league finals. A new team named after the Wichita Wings began play in the 2011-12 season and shut down after the 2012-2013 season. They were in turn replaced by a new team called the Wichita B-52s, who played in the Major Arena Soccer League. Local Wichita news sources KWCH have confirmed that yet another new Wichita Wings will be making a return to professional soccer for the upcoming 2019-20 season, although they have not made public which league they will be playing in. The team hosted the MISL All-Star Game in 1996 and 1999. The founding of the Wichita Wings. In 1978, Tom Marshall, a local youth soccer promoter with the American Youth Soccer Organization ISO, convinced the North American Soccer League's Nassau Dallas Tornado to come to Wichita to play an exhibition game. Proceeds from the event would benefit the local ISO organization. On December 1, the Tornado squared off against the Houston Hurricane at the Kansas Coliseum. It was Roy Turner's last game as a professional. Over the next year, Marshall and other soccer enthusiasts, including Jackie Knapp, worked to find investors and bring a professional soccer team to Wichita. Bob Becker, the owner of Great Plains Corporation, an all-marketing operation, agreed to fund the new team. The newly christened Wichita Wings joined the Major Indoor Soccer League MISL in 1979, the league's second year of operation. 1979 was the inaugural season. Becker hired Roy Turner as head coach and brought in Ward Lawrence to help oversee operations. Tom Marshall became the Wings' general manager. On November 23, 1979, with only a week to go before the opening game, Marshall ceased to be a part of the Wings organization. The Wings and Marshall disagreed on the details of the separation, but it was to be permanent. Ward Lawrence took over as general manager and Becker brought in Ray Denton to help run day-to-day operations. Mike Ivanhoe was to be the first signing, but the paperwork sent to his home misspelled his name. The delay resulted in Norman Piper becoming the first Wichita Wing. Piper was joined by the former Dallas Tornado and Liverpool player Kevin Cooley, who became the team's captain. Former Manchester United forward Jimmy Ryan and Argentinian phenom Omar Gomez anchored the team's offense. Roy Turner brought on George Lay as a player coach. Later in the season, the team added former Manchester United winger Willie Anderson and forward Andy Chapman. Chapman had signed with Arsenal at age 16 and would become a fan favorite in Wichita, becoming the fifth leading scorer in Wings history. Ivanhoe would be joined in goal by Keith Van Aron. Though Ivanhoe had U.S. Olympic experience, Van Aron would end up playing more time in goal. The Wings would end the season at 16-16, barely making the quarterfinals of the playoffs. The Detroit Lightning faced the Wings in that one-game playoff. A victory propelled the Wings into the semifinals, where they would lose the first two games of a three-game series against the Houston Summit. In addition to the Wings' playoff loss, the city of Wichita was faced with the potential loss of the franchise. Owner Bob Becker announced that he would no longer be involved with the team and was attempting to sell the team. Fans and civic leaders began a campaign to sell season tickets for the next year, with hopes that this would help convince the new owner that the people of Wichita wanted to keep the Wings. On April 16, 1980, it was announced that Pizza Hut co-founder Frank Carney and a group of investors would buy the team. The Wings would return for a second season. 1980-86, the Carney-Kendling era. Bob Becker's departure as owner brought wholesale change to the organization. Ward Lawrence, Ray Denton, and Jackie Knapp all departed. Frank Carney brought Bill Kendling with him from Pizza Hut to take over the role of general manager. Kendling had previously served as director of corporate communications at Pizza Hut and prior to that the vice president of the National Baseball Congress. Kendling brought in director of media relations Steve Schott, director of sales and marketing Dave Bennett, and director of operations Virginia Creamer to help run the team. Future KWCH sports director Bruce Hittle became the radio voice of the Wings on KFH radio. On the field, the Wings looked to athletes from Denmark to help improve the team. Bundesliga veteran Jorgen Christensen and a young talent named Kim Ronteveed made a huge impact on the team. Christensen would become the MISL passmaster while Ronteveed was twice named MISL Defender of the Year and would become the Wings' all-time leader in goals scored. Mike Dallow from Wales secured the goalkeeper position after a battle with Keith Fanaron. Dallow would earn a MISL record 4 shutouts in his career with the Wings. The team's popularity increased in the 1980-81 season in part due to a controversy involving the San Francisco Fogs forward Mike Mancini. On December 28, 1980, in a Wings blowout win, Mancini punched Jorgen Christensen hard enough to drop him to the ground. The incident was televised, thus leading to a great deal of media coverage. Bill Kendling credited this incident with helping to improve attendance. That season was the beginning of the Wings' epic rivalry with the St. Louis Steamers. The Wings would meet St. Louis in the semifinals of the 1981 playoffs. In the third and decisive game, the Steamers would come from behind to beat the Wings in a shootout. The game was marred by an ugly foul against Mike Dallow, sending him to the bench for the remainder of the game. Many considered it the greatest game in MISL history. The 1981-82 season saw the Wings bring in 2 Englishmen that had a lasting impact on the team. Sheffield United alum Terry Nishall became known as the General during his time in Wichita due to his ability to coach in the field. Jeff Bowen was a potent scorer who had played in English First Division with Derby County. The Danish connection continued to bear fruit as the Wings added midfielder Frank Rasmussen to the squad. That year's Wings squad was very successful, finishing with a 27-17 record. Though the Wings would defeat the Memphis Americans in the playoff quarterfinals, they would once again fall to the Steamers in the semis. Off the field, a new force provided a strong backbone to the Wings' efforts. The Orange Army, a group of dedicated fans, followed the Wings wherever they went. They would famously meet the Wings at the airport upon the team's return from every road trip. Omar Gomez returned to the Wings for the 1982-83 season after spending time playing for the New York Arrows. He would end the year second on the team in both goals and assists. Kim's older brother Per Rantivit, the former Danish national team captain, joined the Wings as well. Andy Chapman led the team in scoring with 48 goals. At 27-21 by season's end, the Wings finished second in their division, just ahead of the Steamers. They would face St. Louis again in the playoffs, this time in the quarterfinals. The Wings would finally break the curse. In Game 3 at the Kansas Coliseum, the Wings would triumph in a game with a variety of unusual events. Kim Rantivit scored on an almost unbelievable header from beyond 100 feet. Per Rantivit made a 125-foot short-handed shot, and Steamer defender Steve Pitcher scuffled with a Wings thumb while in a penalty box, resulting in his ejection from the game. St. Louis would get revenge at the end of the 1983-84 season, sweeping the Wings in the semifinals. That year's squad featured a new arrival from Scotland, Ian Anderson. He would lead the team in blocks. Andy Chapman finished second in scoring in the MISL with 53 goals. Kim Rantivit was named the league's defender of the year. The team's finances were bolstered by excellent attendance at 9,391 per game. The 1984-85 season was a disappointing one for the team. The Wings would end with a losing record of 21-26 and lose in the wild-card round of the playoffs. However, they added 2 players that would have a long-term impact. Terry Rowe was a talented defender from London, England. Danish sensation Erik Rasmussen earned his nickname the Wizard due to his dynamic abilities on the ball. He would become a record-setting player during his career with the Wings. In 1988, he earned the team's only MISL MVP award. The 1985-86 season brought a change in goal. The departure of Mike Dallow to the Tacoma Stars resulted in a pair of new goalkeepers joining the Wings. Jan Olsen from Denmark and Seamus McDonough from Ireland would split goalkeeping duties. Olsen would be remembered for scoring a goal in a game against the St. Louis Steamers. He dribbled the ball from his own goal to the other end of the field, kicking the ball between Slobo Elijska's legs. Englishman Barry Wallace, Scotsman Dave Hogan, and Californian Mike Fox joined the team that season. Each would have an important impact. But no one had an impact like the American Dream, Chico Borja. The former Las Vegas American became a Wings player thanks to the dissolution of the Vegas franchise. Borja would become a star from the midfield position, becoming the all-time Wings assist leader by the end of his career. Despite a 27-21 season, the Wings would lose in the first round of the playoffs to the Tacoma Stars. 1986-92 changes afoot. Big changes came to the front office and coaching staff in 1986. Francis Dale stepped down as commissioner of the MISL and the Wings' own Bill Kendling took his place. When Kendling went to the new league headquarters in New York City, it was decided that Roy Turner was the logical choice to replace him. Turner stepped down as head coach and was named president of the Wings. The changes continued when Frank Carney decided to step down as managing general partner. William Bill Oliver Jr. took his place at the top of the Wings' power structure. Replacing Turner as coach was an important and difficult task. The team convinced Scottish legend Charlie Cook, the Bonnie Prince, to fill Turner's shoes. Cook instituted an up-tempo style that emphasized defensive pressure. It wasn't always popular with the older veterans. In 1986-87, the Wings added the young forward Mark Cullen from Arizona and the Welsh superstar Mickey Thomas of Chelsea and Manchester United fame. A rookie from California named Dale Irvine would have the biggest long-term impact. At the end of his 8 years in Wichita, the Bruin would be second on the all-time goal-scored list. The Wings would lose in the division semifinals to Tacoma in 1987 after finishing the season with a 27-25 record. In 1987-88, the Wings brought in Nene Diggy Zagante to replace Seamus McDonough in goal. Former US Olympian Gene Woolrich and longtime indoor pro Mike Stankovic also joined the squad in Charlie Cook's second year. But it was a season that Cook himself would not finish. On January 30, 1988, Cook and assistant coach Norman Piper were fired after starting the year 11-16. Former Wing Terry Nischel would take over as head coach, with Kevin Healy adding assistant coach to his duties in the field. Though the Wings would have their worst ever season, finishing 23-33, two Wings would end up leading the MISL. Eric Rasmussen became the scoring champion and league MVP, while Zagante was named the league's newcomer of the year. The MISL would last until the end of the 1991-92 season, but Terry Nischel's tenure as coach lasted only until February 1991. After a poor start to the season, he was replaced by original Wings coach Roy Turner. The Wings would fail to achieve a winning record during those final years of the MISL. However, the team would add several players that had positive multi-year impacts on the team, including defender Tommy Sorton, midfielder Perry van der Beek, former Derby County and Northern Ireland national team player Victor Moreland, Yugoslav midfielder Goran Honjak, goalkeeper Chris Peat, Baltimore Blast striker David Byrne. 1992 won the NBSL years. In 1992, after several years of struggling to keep franchises, the MISL folded. The Wings, under a new ownership group led by local businessman Mike Roulehan, joined the National Professional Soccer League (MPSL). The players' salaries were smaller and it lacked some of the large cities that the MISL was proud to include, but it provided the Wings a league in which to play. In 1996, Roy Turner left the team. He would be remembered as the man most associated with the Wichita Wings since their inception in 1979. Though the Wings would have some success on the field during the MPSL years, their home attendance would never equal that of the 1980s. In 1998, Randy and Shirley Johnson would take over as owners of the Wings. When the team folded in 2001, it would be the longest-running soccer franchise in the United States. Ownership. Title tenure: Bob Becker owner 1979-80, Frank Carney managing general partner 1980-86, Bill Oliver managing general partner 1986-92, Mike William managing partner 1993-98, Randy and Shirley Johnson owners 1998-1. Management. Title tenure: Ref Tom Marshall general manager 1979, Ward Loans general manager 1979-80, Bill Tendling general manager 1980-86, Steve Shaw general manager 1986-87, Murray Turner president 1986-96, Hugh Nix general manager 1991-92, Dave Phillips general manager 1996-98, Mike Ferguson general manager 1990. Coaching staff. Head coach tenure: assistant coaches Roy Turner 1979-86, George Lay from 1979-82, and Norman Piper from 1982-86, Charlie Cook 1986-88, 27 games into 1987-88 season, Norman Piper initial 1988-91, 33 games into 1990-91 season, Kevin Keeley, Roy Turner 1991-94, Tim Rontevied, Kim Rontevied 1994-98, Kevin Keeley 1998, 1 Samuel Lane. Wings League leaders. Wings MISL or NBSL Ely Award winners 1980, 81, 1983, 84, 1984, 85, 1987, 88, 1987, 88, 1987, 88, 1988, 89, 1996, 97, 1999, 2000, 2000, 2001. Wings MISL all-time regular season career leaders category: points, goals, assists, games played, goalkeeper, games played, goalkeeper, games played, goalkeeper, games played, goalkeeper, games played, goalkeeper wins, goalkeeper wins, goalkeeper wins, goalkeeper wins, goals against average men 9,500 minutes played, goals against average men 9,500 minutes played. Wings all-time leaders. Wings all-time career goals rank #1, #2, #3, #4, #5. Wings all-time career assists rank #1, #2, #3, #4, #5. Wings all-time career blocked shots rank #1, #2, #3, #4, #5. Wings all-time goalkeeper saves rank #1, #2, #3, #4, #5. Wings all-time goalkeeper winning percentage rank #1 #2 #3 #4 #5. Wings all-time season leaders category: goals scored, assists, box shots, game-winning goals, game-winning goals, power play goals, goalkeeper saves, goalkeeper winning percentage. Wings team record and attendance: 1979–2001. Year division record: playoffs average home attendance, Major Indoor Soccer League MISL 1979–80, Central 16–16 semifinals. Houston defeated Wichita in 2 games 5-4 D4-3 3,851 1980–81. Western 23–17 semifinals. Street Louis defeated Wichita 8-7 so 5,825 1981–82. Western 27–17 semifinals. Street Louis defeated Wichita in 3 games 10-5 6-7 D4 17,301 1982–83. Western 27–21 semifinals. San Diego defeat Wichita in 3 games 8-5 5-2 4-3 8,341 1983–84. Western 25–23 semifinals. Street Louis defeated Wichita in 3 games 4-3 7-6 5-4 29,034 1984–85. Western 21–26 wildcard. Minnesota defeated Wichita in 3 games 2-1 3-8 3-2 88,710 1985–86. Western 27–21 quarterfinals. Tacoma defeated Wichita in 4 games 5-6 5-4 5-4 D3 to 8,447 1986–87. Western 27–25 division semifinals. Tacoma defeated Wichita in 5 games 9-7 9-1 3-10 2-6 4-2 8,069 1987–88. Western 23–33 did not qualify. 9,003 1988–89 and /23-25 semifinals. Baltimore defeated Wichita in 6 games 5-4 D6-4 6-4 3-6 5-7 11-1 8,635 1989–90. Eastern 26–26 division semifinals. Kansas City defeated Wichita in 4 games 5-4 4-3 3-4 5-4 7,445 1990–91. Eastern 21–31 division semifinals. Kansas City defeated Wichita in 2 games 6-0 96,309 1991–92 and /1822 did not qualify. 8,206 National Professional Soccer League and BSL 1992–93 National 27–13 quarterfinals. Street Louis defeated Wichita in 2 games 17-15 OT 18-16 OT 5,516 1993–94 National 22–18 first round. Everett defeated Wichita in 2 games 15-14 19-16 6,672 1994–95 National 17–23 did not qualify. 5,870 1995–96 National 2020 division semifinals. Kansas City defeated Wichita in 2 games 10-9 11-9 5,075 1996–97 Midwest 24–16 conference quarterfinals. Kansas City defeated Wichita in 3 games 13-11 13-14 22 5,210 1997–98 Midwest 22–18 conference finals. Street Louis defeated Wichita in 4 games 17-9 10-8 21-14 19-11 5,426 1998–99 Midwest 18–22 conference quarterfinals. Kansas City defeated Wichita in 3 games 18-10 14-16 12 21-10 3,602 1999 2000 Midwest 21–23 conference semifinals. Milwaukee defeated Wichita in 2 games 21-8 9-6 3,573 2001 National 18–21 conference semifinals. Toronto defeated Wichita in 3 games 3,633 Wichita Wings folded after the 2001 season and the MPSL reformed as the Major Indoor Soccer League Roman II. Television and radio. The Wings would appear nationally on USA, ESPN, and CBS. Their first local television contract was with KSN TV NBC and announcer Dave Armstrong in 1981–82. KSN would continue to broadcast the Wings through the 1985–86 season. Other announcers included Craig Bolajak, Mike Kennedy, and Steve Dennis. Former Wing Joe Howarth and Director of Media Relations Steve Schad, respectively, would serve as the color commentator for several of those seasons. The 1986–87 season saw Kick TV ABC take over the broadcast. Mark Allen would be their announcer through the 1988–89 season. The Wings would have no television contract thereafter. KFH Radio 1330 AM would broadcast the Wings from 1981 through 1986 with first Bruce Hettel and then Jim Hawley announcing. Steve Schott, Blake Schreck, and Klaus Komai served as color commentators on the KFH broadcasts. In 1986, KOZ 1240 AM took over the radio broadcasting with Dave Phillips as announcer. As KNSS, they would continue to broadcast the Wings through the 1989–90 season. Phillips would be the voice of the Wings with KZSN 1480 AM through the 1993 season. Steve Dennis took over KDSN's announcing duties in 1994 and continued through the transition to KFH in 1995-96. Former Wings goalkeeper Chris Peet served as announcer in 1996-97. In 1997, Rob Posger and KCAM 1480 AM became the Wings radio broadcaster. Arenas. The Kansas Coliseum Britt Brown Arena. During home games in the mid-late 1980s, the Wings used the Gonna Fly Night theme from the movie Rocky to celebrate Wings goals. For some time, this music was also used for player introductions.